Hello and welcome to your Core and More Flow. Today I'm going to be using my wrist weights on my wrists. If you want to use extra dumbbells at any point, obviously please feel free, that is your decision. I'm not going to. We're going to come down into a tabletop position really briefly. As we inhale, we're going to drop the belly, let the crown of the head lift, let the spine arch, and as you exhale, tuck through the pelvis first. As slow as you possibly can, start to push the ground away. 3 more just like that. In through the nose, let the low belly expand with breath. As you exhale, tilt through the pelvis, round spinal articulation, push. Good, 1 more time. Inhale to open the heart, belly comes down. Exhale to round. And we are back to center. Right hand stays down on the ground. Left arm reaches up to the sky. And then exhale, thread the needle but keep it at a hover. So shoulder stays lifted off of the ground. Inhale back up to the sky. Warming up obliques, upper body. Twist, rotate from the obliques. Inhale back through the center. 1 more time. Exhale to twist. Inhale back to the top. And exhale, release it, switch up, other side. Right arm reaches up to the sky, rotate, exhale, thread. Inhale, lift through the center. Exhale, thread. Good, 1 more time. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, release, twist. Good, back through the center. We're gonna stretch through the wrists a little bit, because typically our hands are always in this position. So fingertips are going to face towards your knees. Now this may feel good for you just holding right here. Maybe you start to lean back a little bit. Maybe you start to send the body a little bit forward. So just maybe shifting back and forth, or maybe you're just holding in stillness. Take 2 more rounds of breath, just savoring that extension of the wrist. Good, last one. Perfect, 1 last thing. Now this time I want you to sink back a little bit so that the weight is not over your wrists, and flip the back of your hand to the ground. Same thing here, you can kind of just wiggle forward, wiggle back, but make sure that you're not dumping all of the weight onto your hands, because this is quite a vulnerable position. So just to the point where it feels good. Last 3. 2. Last one, and release it. We are back to our tabletop position. Claw down, so all 10 fingertips are grounded, pushing into the ground. And now we flex the feet, so toes are down on the mat. As you exhale, we are lifting the knees to a hover, round through the upper back a little bit, and then rib cage hugs in. We're tapping the knees down. Exhale, lift to a hover. Tap, lift. You're strong through the shoulders here for 6. Last 4. Last 2. On this next one, hold at your hover, hug the belly in, hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, step the right leg back, left leg back, left knee in, right knee in. Start with the right leg, then left knee pulls in first, and then the right. 3 more. Right, left, right, last 2. Last one. Okay, reverse it. Left leg straight, right knee in, left knee in. Take it back, right, left. 3 more. Back, right, left. Last 2. Last one. And rest. Knees can come down, and we're flipping it. We have 1 last thing to do on the wrists, and then we'll come down onto our backs. So we are going to flip it onto your booties. This time, hands, your fingertips are facing in towards your bum. So nice and strong, we have a reverse tabletop. Ground down through all 10 fingertips, push through the heels, firm the glutes. As you exhale, we rise, and as you inhale, it's a lower back down. So arms stay nice and straight, glutes stay engaged, and your head is following wherever you just were. So I don't move my neck at all. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Here for 4. Here for 3. Last 2, and then we hold up at the top. On this next one, rise, hold. Now we march, right knee lift, lower it back down, right leg lift, lower it back down. I say right again, alternate your legs. One and then the other. Lift, exhale to rise. Here for 5, then we're off the wrists. 4, 3, 2, last one, and release. Legs can come long. Fold over the legs, let the arms relax. Good. From here, legs are extended, but they're also the width of your mat. Arms are gonna come hands to head, elbows wide. We're rounding through the spine as you come forward, feel that stretch. And then round, keep that round. As you start to lean back, keep the feet on the ground. Exhale, you're lifting from the bottom of your sports bra to rise up, roll up, round, keep your round, fold over the legs. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower back down. Slow and controlled, take your time. Good, 2 more. Exhale, lift from the bottom of the sports bra, roll it, fold. Inhale, rise, but keep that C curve spine. One last time. Exhale, roll it. Fold. Back down to the ground, and then you can take a full body stretch. Reach. And we meet in a tabletop position with the legs. So tabletop, knees stay right over the hips. Arms are going straight up to the ceiling, and as we exhale, your arms are just pulling straight down to the hips. Don't let them touch the ground. And then inhale, arms go right back up to the sky. Imprinted spine, so you're gently tilting the pelvis to the belly button. Exhale to pull, and then we'll add the legs on in a moment. Here for 3. Last 2. Last 1. Very, very similar, but we're gonna add on a little bit. So as your arms come down, we roll up, the right leg extends, and then bring it back to tabletop, lower it back down. Exhale, alternate, the left leg extends, arms come down. Keep it going. Here for 6. Good. Last 4. Last 2. On this last one, we hold up at the top. It's a little push, push, front crunch. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay lifted, switch the legs, crunch, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hug the knees and rest, pause. And then we are continuing on with our supine arms and some variations of that. So legs can come back to tabletop. Left arm, option 1 is down on the ground. Option 2, a little bit more of a challenge, is at a hover near your hip.
legs tabletop to start, right arm to sky. As you exhale, right arm and left leg lower. Inhale, we're back up to the sky. Exhale, maybe you roll up. Inhale, you're back to the center here for 6. Last 4. Last 2. Last 1. Good. From here, keep this leg position. Your right arm is now coming inside of your right leg. Little pulse reach. Pulse reach. So right shoulder is coming up. Here for 5, and then we're just going to reverse it. You are keeping your legs completely still. For 3, 2, last 1. Clasp the hands. Hands come over to the right, outside of your right leg. Little lift from the left. Rest of the body stays stable. Here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Straighten out your right leg. We are back to the center. Right arm is still up to sky. As your leg is down, we're reaching the right arm behind you, up over your head. As you exhale, now the left leg rises, right arm comes down. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift and reach. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Here for 6. The entire spine stays on the ground. Last 4. Last 2. On this next time, arm pulls down. Pause here. Left leg only, lower. Lift. Lower, lift. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Here for 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. We repeat on the other side. Legs can start at tabletop. Your right arm is either down on the ground or it can be at a hover. Left arm reaches up to sky. Right leg comes down as left arm comes down. Inhale reaches you back up. Exhale, maybe you roll up. Inhale, you're back down. Exhale to pull. Inhale, center here for 6. Last 3. Last 2. On this next one, arms come down, right leg is long, little pulse crunch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay lifted. Left hand comes inside of left leg, roll up, twist, back to center. Exhale, lift, center. Here for 4, 3, 2, last 1. Both hands together, lift, right shoulder blade, exhale, center. Here for 4, 3, 2, last 1. Lengthen your left leg, right leg stays at hover. Left arm up. This time, arm and leg reach away from each other. As you exhale, right leg comes up, left arm comes down, maybe you roll up. So reach and lengthen away. Exhale to lift everything back up to center. Here for 6. Here for 3. Last 2. On this next one, you stay rolled up if it feels okay. Right leg only down, lift, lower, lift up from the bottom of the sports bra. 4, 3, eyes on the knees, 2, last one, head, neck, shoulders, rest. Great job. Feet come down, windshield wiper, let that go. We're continuing on with our supine arms. So from here, legs can either stay in tabletop if they've had enough. Option 2 is our starfish. So your legs would come out long, heels together, toes apart, Pilates V. Palms are facing in towards your body, arms open, your legs would open. Exhale, everything pulls back in. So hands open, and then hands pull directly back to the hips. If you would like a little bit more and it feels okay, shoulders roll up from the bottom of your sports bra for the full advanced variation. Exhale to pull. Here for 6. Last 4. 3. 2. Last 1. Rest, bring it in. Okay. Last variation for supine arms is a big leg circle. Option, the arms can be involved as well. So heels are together, toes are apart, arms up to sky. As you exhale, arms are coming down, legs come down. Arms open, legs open, everything circles back up to the sky. Control your circle so your legs do not go lower than the hips. Lower does not mean better in this case. Down, control it, open, back up to the sky. 4 more. Tell them how you feel. Oh, sorry. Last 2. Last 1. Okay, last variation in supine arms, we reverse it. This time arm and legs go open, pull into the hips, up to the sky. Open, into hips, up to sky. Keep it going. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. And rest, windshield wiper, shake that out. We only have a few more variations of series, and then we're done, and then we stretch out. Quick and efficient today. From here, we take the hands together. So you can either hold your hands or just hold the palms together. Your feet are starting in tabletop, but then you're opening the knees, so you're making like a diamond shape with your legs. As you exhale, we're reaching towards the toes. So it's not just a pull through, it's a reach and pull up. And then arms reach overhead. Legs are not going to move yet, but they will in a moment. Inhale, lengthen arms. Exhale, reach. Here for 6. Last 4. Last 2. On this next one, we're going to stay lifted up at the top. Little crunch pulse, fingers to toes. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted. Lower the legs halfway. Exhale, lift. Legs lower half. Exhale, lift. 2 more, and then we put it all together. Last one. Okay, arms and legs extend. Exhale, reach through and up. Good. Don't let the legs touch the ground. Control it. No momentum. No arch in the spine. Here for 4. Here for 3. Last 2. Last 1. And release it. Full body stretch. Take 1 big round of breath in. Breath out. Imprint the spine. Your left leg can stay down on the ground this time. As you exhale, your right leg is reaching straight up to the sky, and we rotate, bring the left fingertips outside of the pinky toe edge, and then lower it back down. Same thing, left arm, right leg, reach, roll up, and then inhale to lower, here for 4. Here for 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now, right leg still remains going up and down, and hands can come behind the head. Exhale, we're going straight up. Inhale, you're lowering straight down. See if you can get the bottom of your sports bra off of the ground. If you start to feel this in low back, the left knee can start to bend here. Exhale to reach, roll and lift. Inhale to lower. Just 2 more, and then we'll switch. Exhale to rise. Inhale to lower. Last time. Reach and roll. Inhale, lengthen. Full body stretch. Left leg. Exhale, lift to the sky. Right arm reaches to the outside of pinky toe edge. Left arm wherever you're comfortable. Arm reaches overhead. Exhale, lift, roll up. Inhale, center for 6. Make sure left leg is going straight up to the sky, and the only twist that's happening is the arm to the leg, not the leg to the arm. Last 2. Last 1. Leg can rest for the moment. Hands come behind the head, elbows wide. As you exhale, left leg lift. Roll up from the sports bra, not the neck or head. Lower it back down. Exhale to rise. Inhale to lower. 3 more. Last 2. Good. Last 1. And release. Let the knees bend. You can hug the knees into the chest, and we come into our final series. Head can be up, head can be down, that's up to you, or shoulders rather. Right knee hugs into chest, left leg long. We pulse for 2. Switch, pulse for 2. Maybe the bottom of the sports bra rolls up. Here for 8. 6. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Legs straight. We pulse for 2. Pulse for 2. Heels are turned in, toes turned out for 6. 4. 3. 2. Legs stay the same. We reach opposite hand to opposite foot. Switch and reach, just as we were doing before. Lift, lift. Here for 4. Legs are just straight up and down. 3. 2. Last 1. Final variation. Knees pull in. Arms extend, legs extend. Exhale, pull. If shoulders are lifted, they stay lifted this whole time. Last 4, and then you are done. Last 2. And 1. You made it. Shake it out. Windshield wiper. 2 rounds of breath. And then legs can come long. Just flip it over onto your belly. Hands can come underneath the shoulders. Push through the ground, right under the shoulders, lengthen through the abdomen, open through the heart. And we'll find some movement here. Inhale to lower. Exhale, hug the glutes, rise. Once you're at the top, find expansion. Inhale to lower. 1 more time. Exhale, rise. Inhale. You can come back down, and we're just going to push it back into a child's pose and settle here. 3 rounds of breath. On your next inhale, slowly make your way back to a seated position, and we'll finish with 3 rounds of breath.
Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, release. Good, 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, release. And last time, inhale, arms lift. And exhale, let it all go. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful that you're here, and I'll see you tomorrow.